Hey everyone, Xfph here, once again, coming to you from the Godosi kitchen. Today we're going to make something that I've never made before, and I'm really excited about it. My Twitter friend, Ron White 570 from Pennsylvania, tweeted me the other day and said, "Hey, have you made this?" He sent me a link for this, and I said, "No, I've never made it, but it looks so good." And so I decided, hey, let's make today's post about the baked egg and an avocado. So, Ron, this one's for you. He's also a WadStack user. Thank you for using WadStack. We appreciate you. And thanks for your communication with me. And your commitment to my Instagram page and to my website and to my Twitter page. Thank you, Ron. This is for you. So today what we're doing is so simple. A so simple recipe. There's a couple things that we're using here. Avocados and eggs. The reason that we're going this way, I want to talk about a few things. I want to talk about fats, and as members of the paleo community, we eat a lot of fats, and the reason that we eat fat is because the nutrients in the vegetables that we eat are soluble in fat, and that's a big word. What that really means is fats help our bodies absorb the nutrients that are in all of the vegetables that we eat. So I remember in my previous post I talked about the ANDI, the Aggregate Nutrient Density Index. Vegetables that are high on that list are going to have the most nutrients in them, and that's why we support them and want to eat them. And the fats that we eat are going to help our bodies use those nutrients the best. So, soluble, fat soluble, water soluble. The long and short of it is, the reason we eat fats is to help our bodies take the nutrients from the vegetables we eat. So, that being said, here's the recipe. Avocados, eggs, seasonings, a preheated oven to 425 degrees, and a cast iron skillet. This should be really easy. This is the maiden voyage for me too, so join me as we walk down this trail. My skillet here is really hot, and I've placed the avocados in here already in case some of the egg overflows like that a little bit, and that's okay. While we're doing this, I want to talk to you a couple things. I know a lot of times people get kind of pigeonholed with recipes, and I want to talk about being able to be creative and making recipes your own. Sometimes people, when people see a recipe online, let's keep that bad boy in there. They see a recipe online, they find a blog that they follow, they feel like they're stuck. Like that recipe is what they have to do, and they have to follow it like they were baking something. And the greatest part about cooking dinner, cooking meals on the paleo plan, is that making a recipe your own. So we're going to do these first four with the eggs. All you do is crack eggs in here. We're going to season it up just a little bit. I like to use seasoned salt. We're going to just try that right here on top. And you know me, I'm a huge fan of the crushed red pepper. Here I go again. I think everything I've done over here at the Godosi's has had the red pepper on it. We're going to go to town with some red pepper. Gives it some color, some flavor. We're going to take this and we're going to throw this bad boy back into the oven. The other thing about this, and I'll get back to being creative and making recipes your own, but the other thing about this is that your eggs, however you like your eggs cooked, is how long you're going to want to keep them in here. So if you like them over medium, over hard, over easy, that's what you do. So we're going to just kind of play with it. I'm going to start off with 3 minutes. Timer set. 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes. We're going to go in for 4, and then does it automatically go, Brenda? Okay, so we're on. Anyway, so kind of the second part of this is, I said, hey, this is back to being creative with your recipes. I made tuna, and I make tuna kind of a special way. I use mustard instead of mayonnaise, because as you know, I don't like mayonnaise. If you see any of my posts, a common theme is that mayonnaise is kind of your enemy. So I made just a can of tuna with mustard and a little bit of salt, courtesy of Addie. And so what we're going to do on the rest of these, once the egg avocados come out, we're going to put, because it's kind of geared towards breakfast, but I think you can do this anytime. I eat eggs all day long. Not literally, but figuratively eat them all day long. And then we're going to do this one with the tuna, and we're going to kind of have like a tuna melt, sans the cheese, in these avocados. Anyway. That's all I got for now. We're going to come back and see you guys when these come out. But here's the few takeaways. Fats are your friend. Vegetables are your friend. And don't be pigeonholed by the recipes that you see online. Make them your own, be creative, get funky with it. See you in a second.